Well, welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we are going to be taking a closer look at the collaboration with Edison Chen and his brand CLOT and Adidas on the Adidas Gazelle, and this is in the Halo Ivory colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching these unboxing and styling segments. Today we're going to be covering a Edison Chen CLOT collaboration with Adidas on the Adidas Gazelle silhouette. These are called the Halo Ivories, so we'll go through the overview, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this really fun summer espadrille looking sneaker. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. As far as Edison Chen goes, you may know him and his brand for doing many collaborations with Nike. He has now switched teams and moved over to the Adidas side of things, which is pretty common. You've probably seen other designers like Sean Wotherspoon do the same transition, or even our Jerry Lorenzo. So this is quite the surprise. I will say every single release that Edison Chen has released with Adidas has looked nothing remotely close to any of his collaborations he's done with Nike, which is quite refreshing because I actually think I prefer him more on the Adidas side than I did on the Nike side of things. As far as the silhouette goes, it is such a summer refreshing looking shoe because it does give this espadrille effect, as you can see at the base there. As far as the quality of materials, you can see there's a lot of hard work that went into these. There is some nice knitting and woven effects on the front here in that nice ivory tone, and then some nice suede textures in this light beige hue. Then we've got the rope laces, which again just really fit with the aesthetic of the sneaker in cream. You do have additional rope laces in this pop of royal blue if you do want to swap them out and give this a little bit of an extra color and make it pop a little bit more, but right now I kind of think I like it more subdued and more laid back and monochromatic. As far as the texture goes for the tongue, you can see this is actually very delicate. It's all hand woven and knitted all the way to the top, and it's a nice thin, slim tongue. I did actually bring out an additional pair as well, which we'll talk about the sizing between the two, since I was able to get it in two different size ranges. So let's take a look at those details and then move along to the side paneling. So wrapping around to the side paneling, this probably has to be my favorite part of the sneaker itself, which is this intricate beading effect that they used for the three stripes here. Very nice, and just gives it such a cool 3D effect. And then the rest underneath is interwoven materials, and then we've got a debossed Adidas logo on the back of this nice smooth textured suede. The same exact materials are used on the lateral side, the same beading and the same knitting. And then we've got Gazelle, which is nicely placed here, which looks almost like it's a metal type material. So very high class looking. As as far as materials used on the interior, they spared no nothing when it comes to the high quality. So you can see there's some really nice leather on the back of the collar here, and then you do get one of the more comfier insoles. So when I put my foot into this, it was actually quite surprising how squishy and comfortable it is, because you are getting an upscale insole. And we've got the dual CLOT branding and Adidas branding on the inside, and the insole is just a nice pop of blue and white. The sneaker again is then completed with this really cool espadrille pattern and material for the base here of the midsole, and then we've got a nice gum bottom finish for the outsole. All right, let's take a look at those last and final details. As far as size and fit goes, I was able to cop a pair in size 7 and size 7.5, and actually for this, typically I would say size down in Gazelles, but I feel like a 7.5 actually fits me way better. I think a part of that has to do with the fact that you do get more cushion in that insole, so it is taking a little bit more space in the sneaker itself. And again, this is a very shallow sneaker in the toe box, so do think about all of those additional things. Also, my foot does not quite go all the way back in the heel here, so there's some space that's not fully getting used up. All right, so now let's talk about styling. Again, I think that this is such an amazing sneaker for the summertime. Really excited to add these into my rotation. So for those of you who are obsessed with Blackpink like myself, I am a Blink. Jennie actually modeled in these, so 100% had to get these just because I'm obsessed with Blackpink. Absolutely love Jennie and love the fact that they decided to bring her on board to actually model in these. For the first look, I decided to keep it pretty simple with a button-down collared long sleeve shirt and a cream and green tone with some simple white pants. Second look, decided to wear a more sportier look with a bronzy toned sports bra with a matching pair of biker shorts. Then for the last and final look, I decided to wear an all-white tennis dress to really just go off of the 3 stripes on this one. All right, so as far as retail goes, these retailed at $160. They're currently going between $190 to $230. Congrats to anybody who was able to cop a pair of these. I honestly have not been able to cop any of the Adidas CLOT pairs from his most recent releases and collaborations he's done with Adidas. It has been so complicated and these have been so limited. So I'm really, really excited to have snagged a pair of this because I think out of all the drops he's released, this is probably my favorite. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe on your way out and give this video a thumbs up. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you on the next episode.